Hello everyone, it's Dude here, and we're back to Ace Attorney, where today we're going to be continuing our investigation, so that way we can save Maya, because right now she's in a little bit of trouble, as we clearly saw over the last few trials investigation. So yeah, it's past 9 p.m. already, isn't it? I wonder if Mr. Edward has already found Mystic Maya. These things take time. Okay, my mouth needs to be cleared out. These things take time. I'd say probably not. The police are professionals, Pearls. They'll find her, so don't you worry. And if we can win a not guilty verdict tomorrow, then everything will be okay. You're right. Let's talk first. So the real person who killed Mr. Corrida was that assassin, Mr. Shelley the Killer, right? And the card Miss Andrews found at the crime scene seems to be proof of that. But if that's the case, then the question comes to mind. Who was the one that hired the killer to begin with? Who is his client? You mean, who asked for the murder? That person didn't want to dirty their own hands in blood. But whoever this client is, they're still a killer. Who? Who could have hired the assassin? Do you think it was Miss Andrews? It's kind of crazy, like how mature Pearl is for like an 8-year-old. I mean, I know I gave her a mature voice because of Phoenix commentary on that, but like it's still crazy because she's like 8 she's 8 years old. Her sister is like kidnapped right now by a serial killer. She's discussing with a lawyer who the serial killer could be. Like, just think about it, like a real life lawyer, like a defense lawyer, talking to an 8-year-old to figure out who the real killer could be. He's like, I don't know, who could it be? I don't know, mister. Who could it be? Yeah, who could it be? Who did the murder? Like a defense lawyer who went to years of law school is trying to work out the case with an 8-year-old. Do you think it was Miss Andrews? Cyclock, no, I wonder. But if she was a client, then why go through the effort to stab the knife into the corpse herself? But if Miss Andrews wasn't the client, then no, it can't be. Matt on guard himself? I'm saying it. I'm calling it. I think Shelley the Killer is the killer himself. I don't think he has a client because we already saw in his apartment that he has a teddy bear, right, with a knife through it. I think he just hates Juan Corrida himself, so I don't think he has a client this time. That's why trying to give him Matt on guard and the acquittal himself is like so important to him. If Mr. On Guard really did hire the assassin, then he's not innocent at all. Far from it. He would be guilty of the crime. But it can't be Mr. On Guard, right? I mean, when we first talked with him... Mr. On Guard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Did you kill Mr. Juan Corrida? Alright, just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Mr. Juan Corrida, okay? I didn't see any Cyclops at that time. Actually, that reminds me. Did you remember something, Mr. Nick? I mean, technically he won't be killing Juan Corrida if he hired someone. But again, I don't think it's On Guard. I still think it's Shelley the Killer who killed it out of his own spite. Yeah, something Miss Andrews said at a trial today. She said something interesting. So what is this interesting thing? Oh, that's right. You didn't hear it, did you, Pearls? You know, now that I think about it, I just realized. On Guard and Shelley the Killer, they're never in the same room at the same time. I'm joking. I don't think it'll be a little complicated if On Guard managed to like get out of prison all those times, like you sneak out of prison so many times just to like be Shelley the Killer at the same time. But I mean, wait a minute. Could wait? You don't think? I mean, it would. Remember, Andrews had an instinct that Matt on Guard was the killer, right? What if she was still right? What if Matt on Guard was the killer, just in a different form, if you know what I mean? No, wait. On Guard, are you Shelley the Killer? Ooh, interesting. That'll be a crazy plot. That'll be a crazy plot. No, I don't think it is, just because of the fact that he's in a detention center so many times. It'll be like really complicated to keep getting out of detention center, go back to where he kidnapped Maya. That'll be like really complicated. I don't think it is. Boy, it would be a crazy plot twist if they managed to pull it off, like that sort of writing plot twist off. Like, cause then we would be able to get On Guard guilty, like our own client a guilty verdict, and also save Maya at the same time. So yeah. What? Juan had bet everything on the Gym Ninja this year, and if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought anyway. It looked like somehow Juan had in his hands, Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. Mr. Engarde's secret? Well, what is this secret? I don't know yet, but for now, let's think about it this way. Mr. Kurita was going to reveal the secret. That means Mr. Engarde had plenty of motive to have Mr. Kurita silenced. Which means we have to meet with Mr. Engarde. There's no way around it now. Oh well. Yeah. Let me just examine this because we can. The bear. Wow, there are lots of bears. Along pluck ones, collector's editions, one stuffed teddies, plastic models. It's pretty overwhelming. Is there kind of bear he doesn't have? There's even a few in the trash can. Yeah, I get a feeling maybe the guy didn't really like bears. Poor teddies. Okay, we're not gonna do this again. I know I've been doing that, but we're just not gonna do that again. Okay. What's wrong, Mr. Nick? Yeah, nothing. Nothing. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do it again. Oopsies, I clicked it again. Okay. I already did Mo's voice today. We're fine. We don't need to do it again. I like Mo. Mo was cool, especially like right before the last trial where he was like actually being serious. He brought Regina over so that way Regina can learn something, can grow up, and all that stuff. Like he had some serious moments, and that was pretty cool. And yeah, I don't know what else to say, but he was a cool guy. But other than that, I don't know what else to say. We're not gonna do his. We're not gonna do the again. Okay. Wow, it's really getting late, isn't it, Mr. Nick? Yeah, it's past 9 p.m. already. But we still have some time to prepare for tomorrow's trial. There's still the matter of this secret Mr. Kurita held about Mr. Engarde, and Miss Andrews' real intentions. Those are two things I must know tonight. But aren't visiting hours over at the detention center? I'm sure we'll think of something, Pearls. Don't you worry. Well, there's really nothing to do here. We already investigated this for, like, literally last part. Will we see Will Powers again? That would be pretty nice. I wanted to have Will Powers on a thumbnail. So, he already wasn't in the thumbnail for the first two episodes because it had Maya and Pearl both in the thumbnail. So I still want to have Will Powers in the thumbnail at some point in this case because, you know, well, I guess not. Because he didn't get the thumbnail in the last game either, so that's why I really want him to have a thumbnail. Hey, wait! What is it, whippersnapper? All I know is nothing that has anything to do with you is ever good. Like just now, I was handed a strange device for who knows what reason. And I was told to use it to search the whole hotel. That's the bug sweeper, isn't it? The one Gumshoe made. I don't know, and frankly, I don't care. But a request came from Edgy Poo, so, okay. Edgeworth. And he said, if you feel angry, direct your anger at an unsophisticated lawyer. Yeah, this is what a comment said. This episode is just about Phoenix getting bullied for 7 hours straight. Remember the comment I mentioned last episode when I had to search a walkthrough for that one part we will not talk about? Yeah, Dave mentioned it, and that was the only comment I saw, luckily. We didn't get spoilers off of that, but yeah, Phoenix is really getting bullied here. By Edge, by Von Karma. Well, not so much Von Karma, she got shot. But, Old Bag, kind of a lot of heart, not really. Yeah. So I'm going to feel free to direct all my anger towards you. Gee, thanks a bundle, Edgeworth. What a pal you are. Oh, you know, Phoenix, you said that rivals. You didn't answer Pearl's question about what rivals are. When Pearl said, "Are rivals just like really heated enemies?" You didn't say anything to that. You were like, "I don't know." So you think Edgeworth or you are rivals, but you guys aren't sure about your enemy's status. So it's kind of your own fault, you know. You want Edgeworth to be your pal? You gotta start recognizing him as a friend, not an enemy. Come on. Anyways, that's absolutely top secret, so you'd better keep it to yourself. I heard they found a spy camera hidden in one of those presents. Very interesting. I'm sure it was, you know, it was to catch poor Juan in the middle of a scandalous meeting. Scandalous? What's that? It means, well, you know, that gossip that's been going around about my dear Juan. Oh, you mean that thing about Miss Andrews? But I'm sure she must have had some reason for getting close to Mr. Kurita. I'll let you in on another secret, youngin'. I know who planted that spy camera. It was an obnoxious, puffy-haired photographer girl. The nerve of some people, spying on people by herself, as if I wouldn't want to see for myself, too. Wow, the alien actually admitted her true intentions for a change. I don't know what you're thinking exactly, but I can't bet that it's nothing good. But I didn't say anything. So you want to know about Juan and that manager, right? Actually, as I hear it, they were something of a refreshing pair, those two. You know what, I'm gonna have to switch my thumbnails around so that way willpowers can be in a thumbnail. Oh, I can tell you, Juan really had welcomed the manager with open arms, I heard. That manager? Who are you talking about? You don't know? That manager woman Juan had? It's a shame she killed herself, though. Oh, you're talking about Mr. Celeste Impacts. Miss Andrews' mentor, right? Yes, yes, that's the one! That Celeste girl. She was supposed to get married, you know. Married? You mean to Mr. Corrida? Really, you young kids today don't know anything, do ya? That girl Celeste killed herself 3 days after their marriage announcement. 3 days after their marriage announcement? What in the... what? Why would Miss Impacts want to kill herself? She's going to get married. Well, that's because she was thrown away, you see, by Juan. What? Phoenix is just like getting dumped with all this crazy information. But they're going to get married, right? They promised each other, right? They held a grand announcement session, but 3 days later, Juan suddenly canceled their marriage. Is that true? It was in the weekly magazines. But why? Why did he do that? That was not in the magazines, unfortunately. I see. That night after Juan called off the wedding, that manager, Celeste, killed herself. How terrible. I wonder what happened between those two. No, I don't want to go escape. I want to go... Is there any thing we can present? No, we didn't get any evidence either. Goddamn, hold up. Hotel lobby. Maybe there's something interesting here. On that night, there must have been at least a few hundred people here. I guess the police are done with their questioning and investigating. It looks like things here in the lobby have finally calmed down. Things in the lobby have finally calmed down. I think they have always calmed down. Living room? Okay. It looks like no one is around. What happened to that person with the stuffed teddy face? Stuffed teddy face? Oh, she must mean that... Yeah, that's what that stitches. Oh, she must mean that butler with the stitches in his face. Shoo! Meow! Oh, there you are. I guess you're still awake, huh, Shoo? Meow! Hee hee, come on, let's play. I wonder if that butler, Mr. Doe, is already asleep or not. Let's play. Like my let's play, Pearl, eh? No. Ah, a giant bicycle is flying through the air. That bicycle, Pearl. Oh, I think it's the same dialogue, never mind. What is... Okay, inferior. Yeah, this really is Phoenix being bullied. He's even feeling inferior today. Cooking Heart. Okay, Fame Manor. The doors. Okay, yeah, same stuff as usual. The samurai team. Okay, this really is the same. This is really the same stuff here. Okay. Maybe the cabinet, eh? No, there's really nothing here. Okay, let's get out of here. Hotel lobby. Let's go to the criminal affairs department. There's gotta be something juicy going on here. Maybe Edgar got a report? Because, you know, we talked to Old Bag, we got that information, now we gotta get this information. It feels sort of tense in here, doesn't it, Mr. Nick? Yeah, it does. I wonder if something happened. You're Mr. Angard's lawyer, right? Ah, yes, sir. Well, we finally found just the person we've been looking for. A real decisive witness. A decisive witness? You mean for the Angard case? Don't tell me it's Loudheart. Please don't tell me it's Loudheart. Please don't tell me it's Loudheart. No, Loudheart. Please don't tell me it's Loudheart. We're taking the witness statement right now. Gotta hand it to Edgeworth. What's Edgeworth up to now? Who is this witness? I think you know this person quite well, Mr. Lawyer. It's Loudheart. It's Loudheart. No! But Mr. Nick? Between the kidnappers, the man, and now this, I can't see any way to win here. Oh yeah, Mr. Edgeworth wanted me to tell you something. He did? Even though visiting hours are long over at the detention center? He wanted me to grant you special permission, so here you go. What? I've already called them so they know. Go on, go talk to your heart's content. Thank you very much. This is such good news, Mr. Nick. Go talk to your heart's content? That sounds like the police are pretty sure they have tomorrow's trial in the bag. Anyways, I'll be back real quick because I need to clean my PC. Oh, I hate touching my PC right now. It's so dusty. Hold up. Let me be back. Okay, we're back. What else are we doing? Okay, we don't need to examine this. It's gonna be the exact same. We can go to detention center now, so that's nice. We can talk to them. On guard. Imagine if On Guard and Shelly the Killer really are the same person. I'm sure they must have transferred Miss Andrews. I'm sure they must have transferred Miss Andrews here by now. So that means that both Mr. On Guard and Miss Andrews are in this detention center. Now then, whose story do you want to hear? Let's start off with On Guard. Dude, it's Mr. Wright! I hope you can get me off the hook tomorrow. I'm counting on you. I hope so too. Edgar just dropped a bombshell on me by saying that Juan Corrida was killed by an assassin, and that the assassin's client is this man, Matt On Guard. What's wrong? Mr. Ed On Guard, there's something I must know with 100% certainty. You seem kinda different. You're totally not like your usual lawyer dude self. Matt's secret. About a press conference. You mean the one where Juan was going dressed up as a Steel Nickel Samurai? Yeah, I heard a little more about it from Miss Andrews. It looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. Could you please fill me in on what this secret is, please? Ooh, Cyclops. Yeah, that's what I thought. We're gonna have Cyclops for this guy eventually, and there's 5 of them. I knew this was coming. Mr. Nick, don't tell me Cyclops. You said it's secret, right? But I don't have any idea what it is. Do you, dude? Did you know about Mr. Corrida and Miss Andrews' relationship? Well, it's all over the tabloids, dude. But I don't know any of the details, if that's what you mean. Look, how many times do I have to tell you? I don't care what Juan did with his life. Miss Andrews, she had a purpose in mind when she started seeing Mr. Corrida. Her mentor was Mr. Corrida's manager, and Miss Andrews was going to get Mr. Celeste's impact suicide note from him. Celeste? Does that jog any memories? Any horny memories, eh? No, okay. Dude, I just suddenly got totally hungry. Thank God you said hungry, not thirsty. Oh boy. You up for a pizza? My treat. I mean, I don't mind a pizza, that'll be nice. Mr. Nick, what's a pizza? Is it a kind of pea? Like green peas? She's been with us for months. Have we never fed her pizza? Okay, this is disappointing in you, Phoenix. Let's go eat one later, okay? I mean, at least she knows what a burger is, so that's fine. Or, I got cut off by the pizza dude at the shop. That's too bad. Well, how about we get our minds off this topic and talk about something else, okay? No. Mr. On Guard, are you connecting to Miss Impact Suicide in some way? Okay, are you connecting Miss... Yeah, okay. We'll definitely need some more evidence later with, that part. Okay, we'll go talk to Adrian later. Let's see what this cutscene is first. Oh, Mr. Wright, please you have to help me. Uh-oh. Oh, Will Powers, hi. Mr. Powers. What happened? Why are you here? You see, I got roped into this somehow. What? And I'm going to testify at tomorrow's trial. Oh, you're the decisive witness? Oh, I mean, I'm glad it's you instead of Lotta Hart, but still, goddamn. So the decisive witness is Mr. Powers? I was talking with a detective until a little while ago, and I was on my way home. When all of a sudden, you're under arrest, and I was brought back here. Oh, you said my face and oh my goodness, that is so racist! Okay, that's not racism, but that's hairist! You're judging him by his hair? You said my face and whole self in general looked suspicious or something. Well, I guess I can see how they thought you looked suspicious. Phoenix! Really? You're gonna condone this hairicism? Wow. Oh, I'm just a normal guy in an exercise show for kids. Is it a crime? So, about the testimony you're giving, what are you going to talk about? Oh, I really don't know yet. But it sounds like I saw something pretty important from what they tell me. You saw something important? What was it? Oh well, the detective told me not to talk about it. You can't tell anyone, and especially not that lawyer, he said. Who do you think is that lawyer the detective was talking about? I'm gonna take a wild guess and say it's me. Yeah, you got it. Mr. Nick! Mystic Maya and myself are your only 2 allies in this whole world, but it's alright. Ouch. I don't really have a lot of friends, do I? Amazing. This is going to do a lot of damage to Matt, you know. Because he's got that refreshing like a spring breeze image going. But what is he really like? Well, let's see. Matt's always been kind of a player with women. He would never really turn a pretty face away, if you know what I mean. He'd always say, it's just a game to just... Okay. Okay. He'd always say just a game to justify himself. What? How horrible! That's unforgivable. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to offend you. But you know, he said once that there's only one person in the world who won't swoon over me. One person who wouldn't swoon over him? His manager, you know. Miss Adrian Andrews. Why is Mr. Power suddenly looking kind of energetic? Oh, because he likes Adrian Andrews, I think. I don't know. Oh, you see, I'm actually a sucker for gossip, but never mind. I mean, celebrities in their world have this dazzling sort of image, right? A dazzling sort of image? But aren't you part of that dazzle, Mr. Powers? No, I'm more of a hairy, sweaty, smelly, brutish kind of guy, you see. But it's okay, really. I get to hear plenty of gossip about a lot of other stars around me as things happen. Well, that's true. Oh, hey. So did you hear about this yet? About Miss Andrews' mentor and her suicide? You mean Miss Impacts? We heard something about how her wedding was cancelled. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. I thought about it a little the other day, about a mysterious death. Hey, Mr. White, why don't you ask me about it? Dad, go on, go ahead. Mr. Power is so charged up, his skin is practically glowing with electricity. Hey, so have you heard this? Celeste left a suicide note. And they say that Juan went and hid it. We heard about it in court today. But there wasn't any actual proof that she had left a note. Well, this is what I think. I think that something bad was written on that note. Something bad for Juan, that is. Something bad for Mr. Corrida? Why do you figure so? Well, before she died, Celeste talked with a few of her friends. And she said, it looks like I got caught up with a truly insidious man. A truly insidious man? Did she mean Mr. Corrida by that? Well, there's no one else that fits the bill, right? That would be reason enough for him to hide the suicide note. I see. Well, that's some good info. Thank you. You're welcome. Mr. Ungard and Miss Andrews, they're both at a detention center right now. There's still things I don't understand or know about, I'm sure. I have to get the two of them to tell me everything. Could you tell me this again? Suicide note? Okay. Juan wants to hit it? Okay. Something bad? Yeah, I already know. That's what I guessed. Okay, for friends, okay. Okay, so she talked with her friends about Corrida's sucking. Okay, that's good to know, okay. That's good to know. I don't know I'm spamming the enter key loud enough for you guys to hear. Okay, let's go move, and let's go back to the detention center, because we talked to, now then, whose story do you want to hear? We talked to Matt Ungard, we just haven't talked to Adrian Andrews yet. Don't tell me there's more Cyclops. Oh, it's you. I'm sorry to be visiting at such a late hour, but there are a few questions I absolutely have to ask you tonight. Me? I thought your client was Matt. I'm sure Miss Andrews knows something. She can't be clueless about this secret Mr. Corrida had on Mr. Ungard. So let's talk. I'd like to ask you about Miss Matt Ungard, if you don't mind. Mr. Wright, you still don't know, do you? The real him, I mean. You seem to bear a lot of resentment towards Mr. Ungard. If that's the case, then why did you become his manager? And why would you become intimate with his rival? That has nothing to do with his case. Nothing. It has to do with a previous case, about Miss Celeste Impacts. I finally put her death behind me, and now, thanks to you, it's all come back to the surface. I'm sorry. Yes, I was shocked by her suicide, and it's true that when I heard the rumor that Juan was the one who had hidden her suicide note, I began to draw close to him. I wanted to get her suicide note back, and to burn it. You wanted to burn it? But why? I didn't want it to spread like just another piece of gossip. But I never held any murderous intent towards Juan. I would never do something so stupid. The suicide note, huh? I wonder what it said. Why frame him? Why did you try to frame Mr. Ungard? That's simple, because he's the killer, that's why. Isn't it a duty of every good citizen to inform the police? But there had to be another way. The police are excellent at doing their job, so they'd figure it out, right? Yes, they're so good that they couldn't figure out the real truth behind Celeste's death. Miss Andrews. Well, I know you're not the type of person to do something without a reason, so please, tell me why you did what you did. Revenge. Huh? Did you say something just now? Oh boy. Oh, that's only one Cyclock. A Cyclock, huh? Don't you understand yet? You're not my lawyer. To be honest, You're more like my enemy. But I'm sure I just heard Miss Andrews say, revenge. Okay. Revenge for what, though? Let me save this. Let me go try. I'm gonna. No. I'm gonna go try. I'll try. Let me just see what the. I won't do it if necessary, but I just wanna check this out for now. Okay. What's the thing that you get? What's the evidence we need? Can you please tell me why you framed Mr. On guard for the murder? I've already told you countless times, because I thought Matt was the killer. No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. On guard. Miss Andrews, you may think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You said revenge. So you're seeing us taking my revenge on Matt, and that's why? Well, what an absurd idea. I don't have anything I want to take revenge for. Miss Andrews, a woman who lives by being dependent on other people. There's something or someone in her past that would make her take revenge. I don't know, Celeste? Because he was a playboy himself, right? Okay, that's what I thought. Celeste, everything is about a suicide, so that's what I thought. I mean, Phoenix even dropped a hint, dependent on, so yeah. There's only one catalyst that could cause such a strong feelings, and even revenge. And that is Miss Impact's suicide. What are you trying to say? Celeste was Juan's manager. On top of that, the one who hit her suicide note was also Juan. What does this all have to do with Matt? Because Matt was being a playboy and probably... Ooh! What if Juan called off the wedding because of Matt getting Celeste to cheat on him? Because that's what I was thinking. Like, last investigations, right? I was thinking, okay, wouldn't you want revenge on Juan? Why get revenge on guard? Wouldn't you be wanting to hate on Juan instead? How did Matt on guard... How was Matt on guard responsible for her suicide? And that was because he fucked her. What does it all have to do with Matt? You're right. You haven't mentioned him yet. But for you to hate Mr. On Guard, it would mean that he must have had some relation to Miss Impact in her suicide. Can you explain to me his relation between Celeste and Matt? It'll be my evidence, right? If anything. This revenge would be like them smooching and all that stuff. But I don't have any sort of thing about love, do I? Lotta's photo, knife, shock. It would have to be marriage, but I don't have anything about marriage. I don't know what to present. I'll present Can you explain me this relationship between Celeste and Matt? Do I have any sort of like love? Any note of love or anything? I don't have any evidence. I'll use a tabloid. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. Oopsies. Perhaps I should first request to see proof that your brain is wired correctly. Ouch! Damn. Okay. 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 Wait, let me just read the dialogue again because I kind of forgot to read the dialogue for you guys. I'm sorry. Whoopsies. That's it? Yes. And what sort of relation is it supposed to explain? Well, Miss Impact and Mr. On Guards. Before you start, Mr. Wright, perhaps I should first request to see proof that your brain is wired correctly. Mr. Nick, if you push yourself again anymore, your soul will shatter. Please calm down, collect your thoughts. I've made too many mistakes. Anyways, that's what loading the game is for. But yeah, we don't have any evidence yet. So let's go to the Criminal Affairs Department. Oh, phone. Mr. Nick, your phone! Hi, that's in the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? I don't like the sound of this ringtone right now. It sounds kind of ominous. Yeah, I know. Hello? We're in trouble now, pal! I'll be back at the office really soon. What's wrong? Something really unexpected just happened. Mr. Edward, Edward? Anyway, hurry up and get back to the office, pal. I don't know what's going on anymore. It's no good. The end. Hello? He got cut off. What's going on, Mr. Nick? Dumpster said we need to go back to the office right away. Then we should hurry back. I'm scared to go back. What are you talking about? Mr. Nick, pull yourself together! Maybe it'll be good news. Somehow, I doubt that. Well, time to move. What took you so long, pal? Mr. Edgeworth couldn't stick around forever and had to go. Well, what happened? We got him! We know who bought that spy camera. So it really was good news. You sounded so... You're like, and Mr. Edgeworth! I thought Edgeworth got shot, like Mark Karma. And then, oh my goodness, I was like, oh no, Shelly the killer. He had to go after Edgeworth too. Edgeworth got shot in the arm too. And then Gumshoes was like, come on, you should have been here earlier. Now Edgeworth had to go to the hospital. Eh? This quickly? And this bear's what gave them away, pal. The bear? I figured it out, pal. I figured out we should have been looking into the bear instead of the camera. But wasn't it Mr. Edgeworth who investigated? Shh, Pearls. And go on. There's only one person who brought one of those bears who's related to this crime. I mean, I guess it's good that Phoenix is giving Gumshoe his time to shine. Who is it? Who would be so rude as to spy on another person in their room? Matt on guard. Oh gosh. Huh? Matt on guard. Your client Datsu, pal. And here I thought things couldn't get any worse. Let's talk about that. Are you sure you heard right? That the person who brought the bear was either from the department store clerk, pal. This is this credit card receipt for the purchase. It's $3,800, pal. That's an exact match to the price of that stuffed bear. A receipt? That's all you have? Nah, it's not just a receipt, pal. The store clerk said so himself. He told me. I'm sure I sold the bear to Mr. On Guard. I mean, the clerk even got Mr. On Guard's autograph out of it, pal. So I'm sure the person that brought the stuffed bear was Mr. On Guard himself. My sight is failing me. This can't be. Oh gosh. Spy camera. Oh wait, oopsies. Oh, I clicked that again. Oopsies. Whoops. Okay. Spy camera. Okay. So what about the spy camera we found? Ah! That was a dead end, pal. I mean, you can't get this kind of thing from anywhere. But for now, I guess I can give these back to you for you to file away for evidence. Okay. It's running a time of murder. I know you don't want to give up, pal. I never thought. I didn't think it was possible. The person who put the spy camera in Juan Corrida's room was Matt On Guard. No Mr. On Guard, Matt On Guard! He doesn't deserve to be called Mr. What? Why would Mr. On Guard do something like this? I bet it's to catch Miss Andrews and Mr. Corrida in one of their rendezvous. I bet it's not good enough for me. I have to know the absolute truth behind this camera. Are you going to see him? Mr. On Guard, I mean? Yes. I'm scared, Mr. Nick. Okay. So I guess Juan Corrida, if he knew something about On Guard, it would have to be the relationship, right? The sexual relations. So maybe that's what he's gonna use to ruin On Guard, right? Juan Corrida. And if once we get that evidence, we can also use it for fuck. What's the manager's name? The manager's name. Okay, we'll use Adrian Andrews. We'll present to Adrian Andrews so that we can get her psych lock broken too. I'm scared, Mr. Nick. I wonder what we'll find out next. I'm scared myself, but I have to put on a good face for Pearls. Matt On Guard, what in the world have you done? Okay. So what evidence do we have here? If I look at code record, because I think we might have to go with, let's see, transmit data, credit card, stuffed bear, the spy camera. Okay. Yeah. So what we might have to do. Transmit the data. Okay. Again, I was considering Matt On Guard being Shelly the killer. No, I still don't think it is. Because, but for some reason I get the feeling we met before. You know, that's the reference to the bellboy part. Like he saw the bellboy. Look at the facial structure again. Look at the facial structure. Wait. Matt On Guard. The facial structure. There's just something about his facial structure, man. Okay, we're gonna go press him on that later. What I want to do now is, Gumshoe, thank you for your time. Thank you. Could you please take a look at this? Okay. You literally showed this to me. Okay, you can make me some instant noodles, that's fine. That on guard, what is he thinking? You mean sitting the spy camera up in the victim's room? Yeah, and it was recording at the time of the murder too, pal. Don't you find it just a tad suspicious? It doesn't sound like a coincidence to me. Ah, I mean, don't mind me. I didn't mean it that way, pal. Then what way did you mean it? That on guard, okay, yeah. Whoopsies. Okay. That on guard, okay, same stuff. Hi, do you know anything about a serial killer by any chance, eh? Oh yeah, do you know about this card? Card? Edgeworth, for some reason, went pale the instant he saw this card. Hey, I know what this is, pal. You do? No matter what way you look at it, I'd say it's a picture of a shell. Oh. That's it? Oh yeah, that's right. Mr. Edgeworth really likes those cooked snail things. What are they called again? Escargot, or something like that? Mr. Nick, I think we just solved the mystery of why Edgeworth's face turned pale, right? As I suspected, Gumshoe has no clue. Amazing, okay. Where do I want to go? Criminal Affairs Department? I'm gonna go to Hotel Lobby. Let me see if there's any evidence, any changes in the scene, and then I'm gonna go start pressing on them, I guess. Hallway. And finally, Corrida's room again. Yeah, Pearls, you're right. Okay, the music's even back to normal the way it was. You're not supposed to come back here. Okay. Voila Hall, okay. Let's go. I guess we're gonna have to, try taking down that guy. What's his name again? My client. My client. I forgot his name. I'm gonna go turn on the lights again. Hold up. Okay, you see, it even defaulted back to this. So that means we have the events we need. You're working really late, you know? It's already past 10 PM, dude. I think it's time you told me the truth. Relax. Don't you know that ignorance is bliss? But if you really want to know, let's talk. Again, if I'm talking to you, yeah, you're not gonna do that. So, straight for the Magatama. Before that, well, before that, we gotta save the game in case we fuck up. Some major hiccups we have here. Okay, let's do this. Time to make it or break it. Let's go. Time to present the Magatama. Take that! Oh boy. We got some Cyclops, to say the least. Matt's secret. Now, let's hear what this secret of yours is. What if Mr. Corrida had been successful in his plan? What would he have discovered? What would he have discovered? I told you before, dude. I don't know anything. I don't know anything about Juan, okay? Look, Mr. Wright, I can keep on saying it until I'm blue in the face, but I totally didn't pay Juan any attention the whole time that night. I mean, come on. I was in the middle of a nap. Don't lie to me. Huh? I know you paid close attention to Mr. Corrida, especially on that night. Okay, let's go start off with the cameras. Okay. Spy camera. Yeah. Alrighty, let's start off with this. Someone used this camera to secretly film Mr. Corrida's room the night of the murder. Secretly film what? And then send the images the camera took with its transmitter. Wow, but dude, where was this camera you're talking about hidden? Here. The spy camera was hidden in this bear's eye. A bear that's supposed to be a present from a fan. I guess one had a few of those kinds of fans too. Huh, dude? Actually, I wouldn't say this bear was a present from a fan. You sure, dude? Who else could it be from? The person who gave this bear to Mr. Corrida was... you. Okay, let's start off with that. We're getting there. Take that! Mr. On Guard, don't you know this bear? Don't you know this bear from somewhere? I don't think you've ever met this bear before, dude. Why did your nose get bigger, huh? Could you explain that? But he says he knows you. How could he forget such a great friend? What else did the bear tell you? He says that the one with the camera in his eye was you, Mr. On Guard. If I didn't know how you work in court, I think I was in some serious trouble. Come on, this is all a joke, right, dude? You're just pulling my leg. Looks like you're not ready to give up on your secret yet. Well, do you have any proof you want to show me first? Here's proof that it was you with the camera inside the bear. Evidence? Take that! I have here one credit card receipt, Mr. On Guard. It's from when you brought that stuffed bear. Dude, all you can tell from this is that I spent $3,800. I go to the department store all the time, okay? This is $3,800. This could be the toothbrush I brought that one time. $3,800 toothbrush. It's ivory, and it's got elephant hair for oh gosh, for bristles. Ew. Elephant hair? Is that what rich people use nowadays? Anyway, this store clerk clearly remembers you and your purchase. After all, you even gave him an autograph, did you not? Dude, you should have said that earlier. So can I ask you one thing? Yes? You're my lawyer, right, dude? So if you are, then why are you looking into stuff like that? Because if I don't know the truth, I can't help you. Sounds more like stupid lawyer talk to me. Hey, let's stop talking about this, okay? No, not yet. I haven't asked why you set the camera up yet. And what your secret is. Of course, it'll be strictly confidential. So what are you going to do now? I'm going to find out what I want to know, because I must. The reason you hid this camera in Mr. Koida's room and filled it in secret is... the tabloids. Take that! Adrian Andrews? There's a rumor going around that Mr. Andrews and Mr. Koida were having secret meetings. You, who was keeping tabs on Mr. Koida, you're going to reveal this as a fact and turn it into a scandal. Isn't that right? Dude, you can be such a moron! Huh? Oh man, Mr. Lawyer Dude, that kind of scandal. That's the good stuff. That's what we in the industry call juicy. The good stuff? Juicy? Look, we can get publicity without spending a penny with that kind of stuff. I mean, if people start paying attention to us, then it'd be the end, dude. Too bad that wasn't your intention. What are you talking about? I wish your reason for spying was something so innocent, but it wasn't. You didn't spy Mr. Koida because of Miss Andrews. Then there's only one reason I can think of for you to do such a thing. The real reason that you set up the camera in Mr. Koida's room was... If it isn't a tabloid, it's gotta be a suicide, right? Eh? Wrong. If I really wanted to set up a spy camera, I wouldn't have set it up in Juan's room. It would be in your office, dude. Huh? My office? Well, dude, you're always saying some really absurd things, right? It'd be like getting the Comedy Channel for free. Yeah, Phoenix really is getting bullied. Alright, I'm so close, I can feel it. If you're done laughing, you didn't spy Mr. Koida because of Miss Andrews, then there's only one reason I can think of for you to do such a thing. The real reason you set up the camera in Mr. Koida's room was... Why? The Nickel Samurai? No, you want because he is your rival. So what if we need the photo of... What? You are the Nickel Samurai, so it's not that. Oh! Oh. I thought he was gonna spy on him because it was a press conference. No. Well, that sucks. That's amazing. Let's go load this back. Options. Load. Fuck. Okay. Let's go present our way through this. Again, I think we're supposed to be ready for this, so... Take that. Alright, let's go through this quickly again, and yeah, let's go speedrun this. Go, go, go! Mad secret, okay. Especially on that night. Do you know why? Because of the camera. Okay, let's not mess this up. And, okay. Where was the camera you're talking about hidden? And a bear. Okay. Yeah, okay. Few of just fans. The person who gave this bear to Mr. Koida was... you. And we're gonna use the receipt to prove that. But now I need to think about it. Here's proof it was you with my camera inside. If I go to evidence, and we go to receipt, here. Okay, one credit card. Okay. Anyway. Okay, dude, you should have said it earlier. Let me read this sentence again. So can I ask you one thing? Yes? You're my lawyer, right, dude? So if you're why you're looking into stuff like this? Because I don't know if okay. It's more like hey, let's stop talking about this. No, not yet. Okay. Of course. So what are you gonna do now? I'm gonna because the real reason is to film it because of the here. Take that! Adrian Andrews? There is a rumor going on that Miss Andrews and Mr. Corrida were having secret meetings. You, who was keeping tabs on Mr. Corrida, you're going to reveal this as a fact, and turn it into a scandal, isn't that right? Dude, you can be such a moron, huh? Oh man, Mr. Lawyer Dude, that kind of scandal. This is the good stuff. That's what we in the industry call juicy. The good stuff, juicy? Look, we can get publicity without spending a penny with that kind of stuff. I mean, if people stop paying attention to us, dude, then it'd be the end, dude. Too bad it wasn't your attention. Okay. Then there's only... The real reason why he's in Mr. Corrida's room was because it was Mr. Corrida. Did I just present Mr. Corrida? Okay. It's not the Nickel Samurai. Is it because you're the Nickel Samurai? The real reason why you set up the camera in Mr. Corrida's room was... Why? Night of the murder. Okay. Changes the footage. Transmits the data. It's not this. Not a lot of photos. Not the knife. It's neither attempted suicide here. It's not a button. Okay, this is not. It's definitely not this either. It's not gonna be wine. Were you spying on the guitar? Okay. Okay, this is sad. Let's just gonna do Hon Corrida. No. Okay. Why is this? What is going on here? Is it really because of Nickel Samurai? Can I like speedrun this again? I mean, I only have like 1 health bar left. I would like to have more health bars. It's not like no, the 5 like the stack locks are still there. Okay, might as well just save again. Okay. Let's go back. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. Okay. I'm gonna go load this in again. I was feeling like it was like Nickel Samurai, but like he said it's juicy stuff, so why did he... If it wasn't for a scandal, then why? Like I already tried doing it for his own scandal, like The Secret, but it didn't work. Fuck. What is going on here? I'm gonna go use the walkthrough again, okay? I already broke my walkthrough streak, okay? So might as well use the walkthrough again, so I can get an idea where Phoenix is going with this. Because I don't want to just like spam random buttons, okay? I mean, I was doing that for a little, like 1 turn, but it's like slowing the video down. So I want to try to, yeah. Hold up, camera time. Yeah, I'm going to go search about walkthrough at the same time I'm doing this. Look at my multitasking here. Wow, dude, but where was the camera you're talking? Okay, it was hidden here. And yeah, there was spy camera. Okay, okay, it was you. Take that. And what else did the bear tell you? Okay, it was you. Okay, we're gonna use the evidence. We're gonna go to the receipt. Take that. Okay. Please don't tell me I have to just present the tabloid twice. It'll be like it'll really piss me off if I just had to click the tabloid twice. Because I do not see any other motive. I really do not. I tried even just doing Juan. Okay, you said juicy stuff. Too bad it wasn't your attention. You didn't spy on Mr. Corrida because of Miss Andrews. Because you're the Nickel Samurai. Is it not the Nickel Samurai? I'm thinking. I'm gonna go searchable walkthrough. I want to present a Nickel Samurai, but I also don't want to lose my health. Because, like, they're rivals. I'm trying to find this. Going to the walkthrough, guys. Just give me a moment. Okay. Give me a moment, guys. We should have everything. Okay, Cycle Lock 3. Okay, you hit it in the mag. Okay, they present the tabloid, the magazine clipping. Okay, then what you're talking about? Or what's your reason for? Okay, but it wasn't. You didn't spy. There's only one reason I can think of for you to do such a thing. The real reason you set up the camera and was because of. Why? No. No. Wait a minute. Don't tell me he actually hired. What is this card? Maybe he doesn't know about his card. But this is a certain man's calling card. The man's name is Shelly the Killer, and I'm sure you know of him. What? Don't you? Shelly the Killer? All I had to do was present this? That's ridiculous! Why would I know some shady scumbag like him? If you really don't know him, then why are you acting so jumpy all of a sudden? This is it. I'm finally starting to get to the truth. I can't afford to make any more mistakes now. Mr. Mad on Guard, I know why you know Mr. the Killer. It's because you're a hero of justice. No, it's because you're his client. I'm just gonna look at the walkthrough just to make sure I don't lose my health here. The walkthrough says, we go to the part where, okay, it's because it really is this, isn't it? Since you're the one who set up that camera, that means you knew. You knew exactly what was going to happen in that room. So, how? How do you know something like that? It's because you're his client. That's why. You hired Chili the Killer to assassinate Mr. Juan Corrida. The real mastermind behind this whole murder is you, Matt on Guard. Oh, and here I was trying to be a good boy for you, dude. I thought if you didn't know, you'd be able to do your job without feeling bad. Well, that's what I thought, anyway. Mr. On Guard, you really did hire? Hold on a sec. I'm going to consult myself, okay? Consult? Myself? Well, I guess it's probably about time anyway. About time for what? I think it's time for you to meet him now, Mr. Lawyer Dude. Are you him? Are you him? How do you do, Mr. Lawyer? I'm not on guard. Holy fuck. Well, well, well. Let's talk, shall we? Well done, Mr. Wright. I bet it wasn't easy to gather so much information as you have. That's why you have your hair covering that eye. You really? So you are Shelly the Killer's client. You didn't really think I could dirty my own hands in this, did you? What do you mean? Oh my goodness. How is an 8-year-old like handling all this? Like she just like saw this, like, oh my goodness. This would like terrible. This would definitely creep me out if I was like 8-year-old. This would creep me out even if I was 15 years old and I was in Pearl's place. God damn. She's just like, well, what do you mean? She's like pulling her muscles and like not pulling her muscle, but she's like showing her muscles. She's like ready to fight against him. Like she's determined, standing up to him. And that woman, Adriana, was quite brave herself, trying to stick the crime on me. I didn't think she had it in her. But all I care about, oh, even his teeth changed. Oh goddamn. But all I care about is that Juan is dead. Isn't that right, Mr. Lawyer? You're lying. What a terrible. It's way past your bedtime, little girl. Go on, and let us grown-ups talk about more adult things. But why? Why did you hide the video camera, Anne? A weakling soon believes the words of others, just like the pathetic Adrian. He knew about Miss Andrews' secret? But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone. Least of all assassins. What? Oh, come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't about blackmail. They turned their clients into cash cows by holding this sinful data over their heads. And a superstar like me, how much do you think I'm worth? Could I guess? And that's why... Yes, and that's where the video comes in. It's got his face and the crime scene recorded on it, preserved for all time. And with that, I can keep him at bay, and even blackmail him if I want. That's right, that video is my insurance. Is that what they call it, Mr. Wright? Oh my goodness, that's why Shelly the Killer cares so much this time. Oh, so did the killer actually... Oh, did Shelly kill him without his face mask? Because he wouldn't mind what... Oh, no. Okay, no. He would like it. I'm thinking. Okay, so he doesn't want video footage because he has a stitch. He doesn't actually cover himself. He just like... He only has a card. Nobody actually knows his face. That is his real face. It's not like it's a mask or anything. That is his real face. The stitches. So that's why the video would have like incriminated him so much. So he wouldn't want that. God damn. That's right. That video is my insurance. Isn't that what they call it, Mr. Wright? Well, why would you do something so wrong? Because I'm a grown-up and I can. Good enough of an answer to you for you, little girl. Man, this is a crazy plot twist. Why? Why did you kill Mr. Corrida? So this is. I was thinking, oh, what if On Guard was actually the killer himself? Oh no. He is a killer himself. He is a killer, but not the killer. Oh god, that plot twist where he just like showed his real face. First thing I thought he was gonna show that the fact that he was the killer, he was showing the killer, zip his face, like pull up his mask or something, like, or pull down his mask. Why would he kill Mr. Corrida? Because he was about to sling so much dung into my beautiful public image. Skinners are a little annoying, aren't they? This is all because of that press conference, isn't it? If Mr. Corrida had been able to give it, then Mr. On Guard's secret would have been... Okay, that's what I was saying. Oh, no, because the camera wasn't there for the sake of checking if he was gonna leak it. It was there for the sake of blackmailing the killer. Goddamn. Ah, well, that's what we call taking advantage of the situation, you know. I had no interest in doing it, really, but bit by bit, it crept up on me, and then the situation just presented itself perfectly. How beautiful, I thought. And that's how Mr. Corrida ended up dead. Let me tell you something. I'm not like Adrian. I don't depend on anyone. People are simply things to be used and thrown away. Put on a sweet innocent face, and people will swallow anything you feed them. Now this is a cool plot twist though, like the first time our defendant is actually like pretty bad. Adrian fell for it. The assassin too. Oh, and how can I forget? Even you fell for it, Mr. Lawyer. Everyone! All working their butts off for me, Matt on guard. Aw, did I leave you speechless? What a shame. Pearl is so brave though, like she's able to like... Ooh, music stopped. She's able to still keep her ground and be like confrontational with this guy, even though this is like so creepy. Like imagine in real life this guy just, like this actor you thought looked so innocent, he just like pulled off and just showed her real face off. That they have scars and they're so evil and all that stuff. What's wrong, Mr. Lawyer? You've grown awfully quiet. Like no, if oh thank God Maya was not here. Otherwise Maya would be like horrified. Like imagine, you know the saying, never meet your heroes? Well, imagine you meet your hero, you're defending your hero, and then all of a sudden, they're a killer themselves. They show their real face. They're like so evil. They do an evil laugh, and they hired a serial killer and are blackmailing a serial killer, so they have insurance. Oh my goodness. What's wrong, Mr. Lawyer? You've grown awfully quiet. How could I have been so deceived by you all this time? When we first met, I asked if you had killed Juan Corrida, and you answered very clearly that you hadn't killed anyone. Hey now, I never told you any lies. The person who did it, the killing, was that killer guy, right? All I'm guilty of is taking a catnip in my room. You killed Mr. Corrida? Ha ha ha! I need you to say that in court tomorrow. Grr. Aw, but too bad, you can't. You're my lawyer after all, aren't you? You could always drop my case and refuse to represent me. How does that sound? Ah, but you can't, can you? That'll be the one thing you absolutely cannot do, you fucker. Mystic Maya? You wouldn't want to test the killer. He's a man of his word, or so I hear. And imagine this guy, your hero, is also like holding you hostage for the sake of like, yeah. He's a man of his word, or so I hear. You could end up getting a certain friend of yours rubbed out if you lose. You scoundrel. So if I were you, Mr. Wright, Esquire, I think I would give it all my all tomorrow. Remember, everyone likes a happy win-win resolution. I'll get you for this. That's such a cliche phrase. That was such a bad delivery. I'll get you for this. I'll get you for this! Once said something just like that, as memory serves. Of course. Well, we all know. So Old Bag was correct. Oh my goodness. I feel that kind of bad. When the Old Bag was correct, that On Guard was like an evil person and was responsible for hurting her dear Juan Corrida. Oh my goodness. Wow, Old Bag really called it, didn't she? Of course. Well, we all know how well things turned out for him, don't we? Good night, Mr. Lawyer. Maya, what am I supposed to do? And now you finally found it. Oh, and now you finally found it. The starting line of this case. Edgeworth. I don't care for the horrid atmosphere here. Let's return to the precinct. Oh man. We still have to talk to Adrian Andrews. Well, right? What are you going to do? If you plan on changing your strategy. No! We can't do that. That's right. He's holding Maya hostage. What should I do? That's not something I can answer for you. Mr. Edgeworth? Right, only you can decide where to go from here. 1 year ago, at that time, I didn't truly understand what a prosecutor was. And that is why I had to leave the prosecutor's office. I felt that I couldn't stand in a court of law until I knew what a prosecutor really was. And now, right, it's your turn. My turn? What is this thing called a lawyer? Can you do as what can you do as one? Oh, this will be so great as a TV series. I'm calling it. Let me adapt the TV series, please. I can pull this off, okay? I even wrote a screenplay. Not a screenplay exactly, it's not detailed enough, it's just like a general summary of what each episode will end up having, how to split all the cases across the episodes. So I have like 17 episodes for the first game, then 17 episodes for the second game. Rise from the Ashes will be its own mini-series. Okay, just trust me, guys. It'll be amazing, okay? Just trust me, okay? And the episodes will get a little longer for the second season because, you know, we'll probably have a bigger budget by now. The streaming service will also probably allow longer episodes now that they know the first season was a success. And we also need more longer length time because, you know, it's a bigger game. The first 4 cases of Justice for All compared to the first 4 cases of the first game. It's gonna be amazing, guys. Just trust me. Let me adapt this, please. I can pull this off, okay? In a decade, after a decade, I can pull this off. I'm like too young to do this right now, but I'll pull this off when I'm older enough. Okay? You must find the answer, and you must find it on your own. Like this, like everyone's gonna keep getting character development, more character interesting stuff. It'll be amazing, guys. Just trust me. Okay, you have to trust me here. Okay? I'm a lawyer, but to fight for someone who is clearly a killer, not on guard. That man is really R. It doesn't matter who. Every person deserves a proper defense and a fair trial. Isn't that the basis of our judicial system? Proper defense? What exactly is that? Is that where a lawyer forcibly and blindly gets an acquittal through shouting and trickery? Ironic that you of all people should say such a thing. Isn't it exactly how you have fought for your clients up until now? Well, that may be true, but that's because I believe my clients to be innocent from the bottom of my heart. But if I were to get on guard and acquittal, that isn't a proper defense at all. I became a lawyer because I thought I could save people who were suffering and in pain. But when I look at this mess we're in, I can't even protect the person closest to me. Even if I win the case, I still lose in the end. I just don't know what to do. Right. Once you get a hold of yourself, you have it all wrong. Huh? We aren't some sort of heroes. We're only human, you and I. You want to save someone? That's something easier said than done, wouldn't you say? You're a defense attorney. You can't run away like that. You can't run away from that. You can only fight. That's all you can do. But why fight? People like you and Francisco von Karma are always using all you have to pin me down. You fight to the very end, even when you know the truth is not with you. But I'm not like you. I can't fight for a false verdict, for a man I clearly know to be guilty. Francisca, she fights for herself. The only thing she fights for is her perfect win record. That's all. And, isn't it the same as you? Isn't that why you ran away a year ago? Phoenix! Because your precious win record was destroyed? You're so petty! Bro, he literally gave up, okay, Turnabout Sisters, right? I know you caused his loss, okay? You and the Face Sisters. But Turnabout Samurai, he let himself lose to get the truth, okay? He was developing. Turnabout Goodbyes, again. Well, Von Karma lost. But Rise from the Ashes, again. Well, fine, Rise from the Ashes wasn't written at a time, but still. Even if you're not including Rise from the Ashes, like, canonically it's still there, okay? He still, let himself lose, so that way we could get to the truth and all that stuff. Well, he didn't let himself lose, but he was focused on finding the truth, okay? And same thing with, the Samurai case, okay? And you're like, because your precious win record was destroyed, you're so petty. That's Von Karma to you, not Edward. Von Karma fought to the end until she lost. Edward didn't. Edward just wanted to get the truth at some point. I see. Now I understand why you despise me so. However, you're mistaken. Thanks to you, when you sealed off my path to a perfect win record, I began to realize the error of my ways. I realized that things such as a perfect win record were meaningless. What? I don't believe you. Are you saying that is why you left the prosecutor's office? But then, why? Why are you here now? The answer to that is something you will find out on your own. I have faith you'll see it before the verdict is read tomorrow. But if you can't, then you'll be powerless to change the ending of the story. Ooh, the good ending and the bad ending, right? There's a Steam achievement for that. But Mr. Nick, the transceiver! I'm sorry for what happened earlier. Now then, Mr. Attorney, do you right sure you can obtain an acquittal tomorrow? My, what is the matter, Mr. Attorney? I'm gonna save this just in case we can get a good and bad ending. I want to try that. It might only be for the last trial though, the good and bad ending, but I still want to try getting that. Okay. I don't sense your usual anger this time. Tell me, please, why are you holding Maya hostage for Mr. On-Guard's sake? Why are you doing this for that cold-blooded killer? Right. Please don't misunderstand things. He's my client. Don't toy with me. A man who hides an assassin is just as much of a killer himself. I believe you were asking me for a reason as to why I'm doing what I am. Yeah. This is what I like to call my aftercare. What the heck is aftercare? My name carries a certain amount of honor and dignity, Mr. Attorney. I take great care to ensure that no suspicion falls upon my clients for my handiwork. Yeah, it totally isn't the video, isn't it? That is what is called client relations, and it is part of an assassin's duty. An assassin's duty? We were unlucky this time, and my client was arrested as a suspect. As a result, I did what I had to do to enlist your help and expert help, Mr. Attorney, and to ensure that you would do everything in your power to the very end. Yeah, and if you had an assassin's honor, you would point out the card so that way you would get the charge, right? They'll pin this on your imaginary name. Well, it's a name, but like they would pin this on you, and then your client will get away free without anything bad happening. Well, what is your name? I believe I told you once before. However, you did, but my name is the Killer, Shelly the Killer. You're Shelly the Killer? Please keep in mind, you do not have much space to maneuver with me. As the killer, I always finish what I set out to do. If you fail to keep up your end of the bargain, he's a killer, you know. He is the killer, so he has to do what, you know, he has pressure from like his ancestors to, you know, do this well. He might have had daddy issues, being like, you have to have this assassin's code of honor. So can we blame him, you know? He was raised to be like this, you know, he had daddy issues, and that justifies, okay, whatever. If you fail to keep up your end of the bargain. Maya! It would be my duty as an assassin to... I only said daddy issues because I remember that one scene from Wreck-It Ralph 2, where, well, who was it? Yeah, it was Princess Jasmine. She was like, do you have daddy issues to, like, Vanessa? I think that was her name, Vanessa, right? The quote-unquote princess from the Wreck-It Ralph movies. Whatever. Anyways, so that line got like stuck in my head because like it was the princess room scene. Of course, I remember the princess room. Okay, that sounds incriminating. Okay, no, I do not care about the princesses in that way. I care about Maya only. Okay, that's the only girl I care about. Anyways, seriously though, Maya's my princess. Okay, stop, Shaya, stop. Would be my duty as an assassin to see it to it she receives a nice long nap. Ah, no, then, if you'll excuse me, if someone were to trace the signal back to me, it would be quite troublesome. Oh, the cat. Ooh, so is he holding her hostage in that manner? Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya! I don't know what to say. Did you not pay attention to the cat noise? Edgeworth! Oh yeah, let's go. Did you hear that at the end of the transmission? Meow! Huh? Oh, Dad. It sounded like a cat. A cat? It can't be! That cat! Can it? What is it? Oh, I love you, Phoenix. Let's go. I think I know where Shelly the Killer is holding Maya hostage. Edgeworth, have all police units head for On Guard Mansion immediately. All right, you hurry over as well, then. Don't lose hope yet, Pearls. The fight has only just begun. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Quickly. Rankle Law Office. Hi, Gumshoe. Oh, hotel lobby. Let's go. On Guard Mansion. Maya! Music Museum. Please answer us, Mystic Maya. We have this area completely surrounded. There's no way for him to escape. Assuming he's still in the area. I can't believe it. That butler, all this time, he was the killer? He and On Guard were working together all this time. I'm sure they had worked out a contingency plan ahead of time. Okay, if he was a butler, why do you need to blackmail? Okay, whatever. Oh, the teddy bear. Suspicious. I mean, might as well investigate also, you know? This is the first time I've seen such a large fireplace. I don't particularly care for large fireplaces. They remind me of my youth. That's right. He grew up in a really affluent household. I guess you're still not over that case, huh? Don't take this personally. But I really do not wish to remember anything from that time in my life. It seems that On Guard was quite famous, even as a motorcycle racer. Generally, when a star like him tries to do something like that, they fail, but it seems On Guard is no ordinary man. I know we should be going ahead, but like, this dialogue, this new dialogue, that On Guard, this is probably where he conducted business with the killer. Yeah, Shelly the Killer values his client relations more than anything else, so I'm sure he must meet with his clients in person and talk about any transactions. There's a small door at the bottom of the biggest door, Mr. Nick. I bet it's for the cat to use. Oh, you mean Shu? Yeah, the cat even brought down that stitched teddy bear. What did Edward say here? That on guard. We conducted business with the killer. Values his client relations more than anything else. Yeah. Okay, to talk about transactions. Okay. The teddy bear. Oh, it's a figurine of a bear. But there are lots of cuts in it for some reason. Okay. Many thin cuts. A bear. Isn't that more of a thing for Mr. Corrida? Why would something like that just be here? Right, look down. There's a little pet door installed here. Ah, I'm sure that's for Shu. Do you think that this came from through that little door? Ugh, this door. It's locked. Well, I'm pretty sure you're used to breaking the doors down by now. Let's go, Edward. Slam! Slam! Crash! Oh, there's no one here. From the looks of this room, I would say this is On Guard's private lounge. Look at this, right? An antenna for sending and receiving radio signals and a VCR. Check inside the desk. If there's a tape, it would be an important piece of evidence. If we're lucky, it'll have the moment the crime was committed recorded on it. I'm sorry, but the tape deck is empty. There's no tape to be found. No. But there's no mistake that someone used it to record something. It looks like someone took the tape we're looking for and escaped with it. Alright, let's look at the TV. A huge television and speakers loom largely here. I'm sure if Maya saw this, she'd say, I would die a happy samurai fan if I could see the nickel samurai on the TV like this. See, they really know each other. Yeah, that's what she'd say. Ugh! I can't believe I just made a joke about Maya, all things considered. Ah, they really are similar. Okay. It's a VCR and an antenna. The footage that the spy camera took at the scene of the crime was beamed here and recorded on tape. If only we had that tape, it would have been really helpful. The chair! It's On Guard's computer. Maya, why couldn't you have used this to get help? But Mr. Nick, where's the power switch? Oh, I get it. So that's what happened. She couldn't find the power switch. It's a very small table. I bet we could barely squeeze 3 pills on there. But I wouldn't sit on a table to begin with, Mr. Nick. Okay, there's a little door for Shu and his big door. I'm sure Maya used this door to shove this out there. I'm sure it was her. Every time you give me some piece of evidence, it's always the most crucial piece. This time too, I'm sure. What a spacious sofa. I bet 10 pearls would fit on here. I don't think 10 of me would fit, Mr. Nick. Amazing. I can't read all the labels, but this is a very large collection of videotapes. Looks like On Guard taped all of his own shows. Okay. Interesting guy, alright. The wine cellar. Okay. We've searched all over, but it looks like he got away. I'm sorry. It looks like he slipped out of our grasp this time. And now we've lost our only lead. Don't give up yet. That little girl is looking to you to be her pillar. Yeah, you're right. We're close, I can tell. We've already set up checkpoints along every route leading out of this district. Leave the rest to us. Maya. Another clue here, but let me look at everything else first. Wow! I wanted to get Edgeworth's reaction to like stuff like this nickel samurai and all that stuff, but we didn't get that, unfortunately. I've never seen so many bottles all in one place before. Well, I guess when you're a star, you have so much money you can buy anything you want. It's a pretty heavy door, isn't it? I can't open it by myself. Please don't shut me in here by accident, okay, Mr. Nick? If I were locked in a place like this, I'd be plenty scared too, trust me. The light doesn't filter in all the way, so it's hard to see. It looks like there are crates and cardboard boxes tied up in wire here. This looks like a picture of Miss Impax. With love, Celeste. Miss Impax? You mean... Yes, Mr. Corrida's former manager. Why would a picture of Miss Impax be here in Mr. On Guard's mansion? Okay, so it was really Mr. On Guard that had those scratches on the bear. Okay, yeah, it was not the killer who hated it was not the killer that hated Juan Corrida that much. It was On Guard, and this picture was actually On Guard's picture. That makes sense because this is On Guard's mansion after all. It all makes sense now. Why would a picture of Miss Impax be here in Mr. On Guard's mansion? And what does it say with love? This might be a clue. Okay. Ah! What's wrong, Pearls? Please let me see that picture frame. Huh? What's so special about the frame? On the back, there's something written on the back of the frame. Maya. It's Mystic Maya. She left us a message. What? Aw. Oh, it's a sad Turnabout Sisters music. Turnabout Sisters medley, I think? I thought you'd come. I knew you would. Now listen up. You better get on guard a guilty sentence, okay? If you get a creepy slime bag of not guilty, I'll never forgive you. Ever! I'm fine, so you don't need to worry. There's so much I want to write, but I don't think I have a lot of time left. Pearly, you're there too, right? Make sure you help Nick, okay? Someone's gotta watch out for the helpless lunk. That's it for now, Nick. I guess I'll talk to you guys later. That's No! Mystic Maya! Right. What's wrong? What a blank stare. Oh, nothing. We've searched the house, and this is the last room. It looks like he looted us. Edgeworth. Yes? As far as clues go, I think this is about all I'm going to get. But I'm still short. One last thing. And what is that? Oh yeah, we still gotta break that psych lock. And this is the evidence we can use. Miss Andrews' psych lock. If I could just find out what secret she's holding, then I think I can stand a chance in court tomorrow. To blow this case wide open and expose the truth. I think I know what you're thinking. I'll contact the detention center. Thanks, Edgeworth. Well, let's go, Pearls. It's time to open that last lock. That's a shame. I wanted to investigate the other stuff so we can get Edgeworth's dialogue out of that. Oh well. You guys can use a walkthrough. Well, if you search for walkthrough, I'm sure there's like somebody out there who checked out Edgeworth's reactions, like a full walkthrough to show all the dialogue. Good evening, Mr. Wright. What's wrong? You look ill. Miss Andrews, I've come to remove your psych lock. Psych lock? I want to know, and you'll tell me. Your secret. Fine. Go ahead. Try to break me if you can. Let's do this. Not the badge. Well, what if you do the badge, huh? I'd like to ask you about this. I told you, I hate trifling matters. Ouch! You called my badge a trifling matter. Wait, what did he say? Well, this is the first time I've shut down this badly. No, it's not the first time. First person, maybe. Okay. Let's do this. Why frame him? Can you please tell me why you framed Mr. On Guard for the murder? I've already told you countless times, because I thought Matt was a killer. No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. On Guard. Miss Andrews, you may think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You said revenge. So you're saying I was taking my revenge out on Matt, and that's why? Well, what an absurd idea. I don't have anything I want to take revenge for. Miss Andrews, a woman who lives by determined on other people. There's something or someone in her past that will make her take revenge. Not old bag. This person. Take that! We went through this route before. Okay. Okay. Okay, it mean, yeah, relation. Let's go present that evidence, shall we? The final piece of evidence we have here. Take that! This is a photo of Miss Impacts, correct? She looks younger than when she passed away, though. What? With love, Celeste. This is Miss Impact's handwriting, isn't it? Where did you find this? No, that's alright. It is a rhetorical question. Yeah, it is. I found this in Mr. On Guard's mansion. And after all this time, my last remaining secret has been revealed. Oh boy. Unlock successful. Why frame him? Celeste. She was supposed to get married to Juan. Yes, but I heard it didn't work out. Because Mr. Corrida didn't want to get married to her anymore, right? Yes, because of Matt. But because of Mr. On Guard? What do you mean? I think I can see where this is going. Celeste. She was Matt's manager a long time ago. She was the happiest woman in the world at the time. Oh. I was working part-time back then, and I often saw the two of them together. So that's why, with love, Celeste is written on the frame of that picture. They were a couple. They were a couple, weren't they? There wasn't anything as splendid as that. Celeste was being used. toyed with until she was thrown away. That's so horrible. Matt's entire image is built around how nice and wonderful of a man he is. A scandal would have destroyed that. Which is why Celeste, in her kindness, moved over to Worldwide Studios. And that is why, and that is where she met Juan. She seemed really happy with him, even happier than when she was with Matt. Celeste and Juan were such a good match that they were even planning to get married. And then, it was suddenly called off. On the night Juan called their marriage off, Celeste, she killed herself. And that's why I framed Matt, as revenge for Celeste and for myself. I'm sure even you can guess why Juan called the wedding off, right? Matt confessed to Juan about his relationship with Celeste. Matt sucks, man. He really sucks. I see. So that's what happened. But then why did Mr. Corrida have to call off the wedding? I don't understand at all. It was probably because of his wordless male pride. Juan and Matt were always fierce rivals. Matt waited for the wedding announcement and then unleashed the truth on Juan. Oh, that disgusting human being. I hate. Okay, Matt's officially one of the worst characters in Ace Attorney. Like, not like worst writing, but like one of the most hateable characters. A character you like to hate, okay? He's like Von Karma in that sense. Not Francisco, I'm talking about like OG Von Karma, her dad. Oh boy. Matt waited for the wedding announcement and then unleashed the truth on Juan. He was aiming for when it would hurt Juan the most. Goddamn, they really did give us a villain as hateable as Manfred Von Karma, didn't they? Poor impact. So this is their hateability and then the fierceness. So the Shelly the Killer is the dangerous, you know, the fierceness, the evil, like not evil, like the pure like criminal aspect, right? That's the pure criminal aspect was, so it's like Manfred Von Karma's personality split, right? They split Manfred Von Karma across two characters. One, you have like how big of a criminal he was, that was in Shelly the Killer. And then second, you have how hateable he is. That was with Matt on guard. That wasn't the end of it. That day, I'm almost certain that Celeste left a suicide note behind, and in that note, she left a detailed account of Matt's various misdeeds, and, so that she would never be hurt by Matt, she chose to die. Then, when Juan discovered her body, he hid her note. But why would he do that? It's simple. Juan realized that note was a powerful weapon against Matt, and would be especially damaging to his refreshing like a spring breeze image, in any case. With his pride hurt, Juan sought revenge. Revenge? There's that word again. Juan wanted to publicly disclose the contents of that suicide note. At a time that would cause Matt the most damage, of course. And that was at the press conference after the stage show. I know all about this because I heard it from Juan. It was so I could find out about all this that I drew close to Juan to begin with. They're quite a pair of hideous monsters, aren't they? Even Celeste's death was something for them to use in their game. That night, when I found Juan's body, it was only natural that I thought the murderer was Matt. Those two were always spying on one another, after all. As for me, I was frantically searching for Celeste's suicide note. I wanted to destroy it before it ever went public. I was going to burn it. I'd even brought a lighter. But I couldn't find the suicide note, and that's when revenge crossed my mind. Yes, I was going to bring them my own kind of cruel revenge. Celeste was killed by those two monsters, so when I stabbed Juan's bodies with that knife, I didn't feel a single shred of guilt. And that's all I have to say. Well, Mr. Wright, even knowing all this, are you still gonna help that man? I'm a lawyer. I see. What a foul profession. Thank you very much for your time and for talking with me. It was no big deal. I couldn't sleep anyway. I can't sleep either, not with my situation, or with what I know now. I know the case is not over yet, but that was deep. Oh boy. Well, on to the last two trials, I guess. Well, that was absolutely insane. I definitely, wait, we do actually have a save file, so I'm gonna go, hold up. I'm gonna overwrite this save file so that way I can go back, I'm gonna go load into. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna go check out Edward's dialogue. Okay, just Edward's bonus dialogue because I've been trying to get all the dialogue in this game. Okay, in this case, so I'll be back. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So did we do the bike? Oh yeah, no, we did. They're talking. The boys over here were talking about their how amazing On Guard was. Okay, and then here. It's On Guard's personal collection. I'd say it's a hobby of his to collect prop masks of shows related to his own. You seem to know all sorts of details about Matt On Guard. Almost too many details. He's a defendant in this case. Of course I would know about him. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. The door. I want to try this door. It looks like there's another room in the back. Leave that to us. I'm sure the investigation team is already doing its job in there. And that really was all the dialogue. Okay, there wasn't really much amiss, did I? We already tried this stuff out, so... Did we do the painting? Okay, no, we did the fire. That's the fireplace. Okay, I'll be back. Well, I just really wanted to check out Edward's dialogue. I didn't want to regret anything, like, oh no, I missed out on anything. No, we're fine. We did check out all of Edward's dialogue, so that's cool. But, yeah, that's like the last investigation, I guess. We're on to the final trials and the final two-part trial. It's gonna be insane. But yeah, that is actually this was a good game. I loved Justice for All. I don't know why people don't like. I don't know why people put Justice for All in like the bottom of their rankings. Like it's a good game. I argue this is like I honestly like this better than I did the first game. Like even if you include Rise from the Ashes, I'd still say I prefer Justice for All. Maybe I'm not sure if I include Rise from the Ashes. Like I know first game has its own charm. You know, it's like the first game, of course, but they did such a good job with the sequel. I know people didn't like Turnabout Big Top or the first Turnabout that much. I didn't really see it. No, not the first Turnabout. The Lost Turnabout. I didn't really see that much issue with the Lost Turnabout. It really the first Turnabout. Yeah, Lost Turnabout had some. Oh, Lost Turnabout is like a little weird. The story's like mid and all that stuff. What was the first Turnabout, guys? What is the first Turnabout? They even had the stupidest objection in the end. Like he already admitted that the murder weapon was the. I'm not gonna let go of this. Okay, Frank saw it. Said. Oh, the alarm clock. It was the murder weapon I heard. It was the murder weapon, right? That was the weapon I heard. Oh, well, Phoenix, right. You still need to prove that it was the murder weapon he heard. He literally said it in his earlier testimony. It was the murder weapon he heard. Okay, and it checks out. The times are the same. Oh, but Phoenix, you have to prove that it was the off time. The witness literally said it was the murder weapon he heard. That it was the exact time, too, he heard from the murder weapon. So, yeah, I think it already proves itself. The time was off. And what is presenting the passport do? The passport only gives me a reason. It gives a reason as to why it would be behind time. It doesn't like prove it was behind time that day at all. But whatever. Doesn't really matter. Okay, I think the last turnabout was just a bigger version of the first turnabout. Okay, maybe you guys dislike it because it's a longer tutorial case. I still think it's fine because it was like a little improved. I'd say like a little more interesting than the first turnabout. Yeah, because like more stuff going on, I guess. Whatever. Lost Turnabout, okay, cool. I don't really care about that. That's a tutorial case, same rank. We'll just put it equal to first Turnabout. But the second case of this game, I think they won up the second case of the first game, okay? It's like another Maya-focused case, which is great. But like they focus on another part of like Maya, like a more part of her, like another part of her family, and it's really interesting. Like it actually got kind of like it can give you goosebumps, just like looking at certain imagery and certain like scenes can give you goosebumps. It was like really well, great fight until the end. And it was amazing. Okay, I loved the second case in this game. Okay, I think it was even better than Turnabout Sisters. The reunion in my turnabout. No, what was it called? Reunion and Turnabout. I think that was even better than Turnabout Sisters. Turnabout Big Top. I know people like Turnabout Samurai. I know Turnabout Samurai people like a lot of people are fans of that case, and not many people are fans of Turnabout Big Top. I'd say they're both like third filler cases. I'd say they're both good in their own ways. Of course, Turnabout Samurai is more iconic because the Steel Samurai, it's a Steel Samurai. It always wins. Okay, Steel Samurai always wins. Okay, it's more iconic, I'd say. Turnabout Big Top, but the actual case though, I'd say they're roughly the same. Like the actual cases, I think Turnabout Big Top was still interesting to me personally. It might be because I was having so much fun like commentating on the game and voice acting the characters. It might just be my Let's Play that like made it more interesting to me. If I was like reading it silently, like most people play the game, it might have been more boring to me. But in my Turnabout Big Top, I still enjoyed it as much as I did Turnabout Samurai. In this case, this final case, oh, it's even better than Turnabout Big Top. No, Turnabout Goodbyes. Feral, my Turnabout, that's even better than Turnabout Goodbyes, okay? I'm telling you, okay? Turnabout Goodbyes, it's a good case. But man, the investigation got boring sometimes when We had to find a lot of hearts like Loch Ness Monster, and the trials were more annoying to me. Maybe just because I was like a bigger noob back then. I wasn't that good with the game mechanics, but I feel like Farewell My Turn, it's more thrilling. We got so many cool recurring characters. It was really good. I'd say really interesting throughout the case, and especially the plot twist at the end. I know Turnabout Big Goodbyes. Like Manfred for Karma, that was amazing as hell. Okay, that's why the movie was so good. Like they did a full Turnabout Goodbyes movie. Okay, it worked out well. Okay, Turnabout Goodbyes is a really good case story wise. But Farewell My Turnabout, they also did a great job with this. I'd say it's even more entertaining to me, more interesting to me than Turnabout Goodbyes was. I think Justice for All, they one upped a lot of stuff in this game, one upped a lot of stuff the first game had, which is what a sequel should do. So yeah, music was also great. Characters, we got some new characters which were also great. The characters we got the returning characters were also great. We got new stuff for them. Like Phoenix has a new thing to think about. What does it mean to be a lawyer? Maya had new stuff going on. We had right with her second case, right? She had a lot of like stuff, more interesting stuff in her story. It wasn't just like a flashback. Oh my goodness, we developed the characters so much by giving them a flashback in the next sequel. No. They actually gave her current stuff going on, like actual ongoing stuff. We see her family and we see a case that happens between her family members. It was interesting as hell. Okay. Great game. I love this game. But yeah, I've been yapping too much for the end here. We're just gonna move on and just say, well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.